You are about to go on a wild roller coaster ride. So, whoever this message is for, and this may be only for a few of you, but I received a channeled message actually last night, and I decided to do a little card reading for it also. So, I've got some cards already pulled here, and it's quite an interesting message. I'm going to start by actually reading the message to you. So, when I channel, as soon as I start receiving a message, I get out a notebook. In this case, I just got a sheet of paper out that I had handy because I wasn't sitting down with the purpose of channeling, but I was just kind of sitting quietly on my couch and the house was quiet, and this message just like immediately dropped in. So I grabbed this piece of paper and wrote it down. So let me read to you what I channeled, and then we're going to pull some cards and talk about this. So I first got a visual of someone getting on a roller coaster, and then I heard, "Things are about to take off. Prepare to fly. It will be exhilarating at times and exhausting at other times. Have a strict routine in place to handle the demand on your energy. Nutrition, hydration, exercise, rest, and sleep all must be top notch. A schedule and routine will help you fit in your priorities, but also let it be as easy and fun as possible. When the phone rings, answer it. You can't take everything with you, pack light. This is just for a season, so make sure to make the most of it. Try to live in the moment and savor it. The momentum will seem to be moving too fast at first, but you will calibrate to it. It's your time to shine. You came here to have this experience, among others. Enjoy it while it lasts." So that is super exciting. So I pulled some cards to see kind of what Spirit wanted to say about this, if they could elaborate some more on exactly what this is. The first card I pulled was this one here that says, "She who whispers, secrets, confessions, and confidant." I immediately got the sense that this is something that Spirit, your Spirit team, has been planning and putting together for you for a while now. And I really get this sense that your Spirit team is very excited to bring this to you. And like I said, like this has been kind of kept secret, kind of kept hidden from you. You do not see this coming. So this also has another little message along with it. We'll get to that in just a minute, but that was the first thing. The next two cards actually came out from another deck together. And we have Truth and Compassion. This is the beautiful Wild Offering deck. So let me read to you the Truth card. And this is really interesting because it ties into this Secret card you'll see in a second. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. And that's referring to Spirit. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. So this whole deck is like prayers, like offerings to Spirit. Okay, the other card is Compassion. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. So this message is very kind of multi-layered, so let me try to unpack this, okay? So this first one here, this Truth card, you do the talking, take me over and speak through me. I really feel like I'm picking up on someone who you're so deeply connected to Spirit, and whatever it is you've been working on, you've been co-creating this with Spirit, and you're basically channeling spiritual energy into whatever you are doing. And it's created this opportunity that's coming to you. The other part of this with this Compassion card is because you now are accepting yourself on a deeper level. You know, it says here, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. A new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. So because you have been accepting yourself more and more, you're in a deeper state of self-love. This has opened up the timing for this thing to come into you. Yeah, and it's drawing new people and experiences. That's what it says right on here. So I feel like Spirit's been kind of holding this in escrow for you. And I can feel right now Spirit is coming in very closely to me. When I'm channeling, I feel a lot of pressure in my ears and in my head. And that is going on right now. And like my head is actually like buzzing. So I know that sounds weird, but I just feel like your spirit team is so close to you right now and is so excited to bring this through. And maybe this is supposed to be a little bit of a secret. So I feel like we may not get a ton of details on what this is because Spirit is kind of making me feel like this hesitating energy, like a little bit of like holding back because they really want this to be a surprise. But I did check in with Spirit about sharing this video and making like a full like little reading of it, and I got the green light. So we're gonna just kind of go and just see what Spirit lets come through. So then I pull cards from another deck, and actually 3 cards came out at the same time, and we're gonna unpack all of these too. Okay, look how incredibly beautiful. I love this deck. It's called Mystical Wisdom, and Josephine Wall is the illustrator here. Look at these illustrations, and I love how 2 of the cards have tigers on them. Isn't that amazing? And there's so much like detail in these cards, and we're going to unpack a little bit of that. I also want to mention as like a little side note, and I'm not sure the significance, but this just may be like a synchronicity for you. But this morning when I pulled cards for myself for my own reading, I got a bear and a lion. And I said to myself, lions and tigers and bears, you know, from the Wizard of Oz. And I looked around and I didn't see any tigers in my cards. And it's so funny because here's some tigers. So there may be sort of a reference, like a synchronicity for you with the Wizard of Oz. That may be just something that's like a sign for you. So I just wanted to share that. These cards here, okay, the words on the cards. We have competition, summon courage and self-confidence, choices, make the best choices, and children, know that your children are protected. So what I feel is going on with this is you are going to be receiving an offer or an opportunity, and there's something about competition here. So this may literally be an opportunity to take part in a competition, like literally. This may, for some of you, just be that the idea of competition, like competition with yourself, right? Like just, you've been in a phase of, like I mentioned before, like the self-love and just working on yourself and improving yourself in many different ways. And you've just grown so much personally and spiritually. And like there is no competition with anyone but yourself, Spirit is saying. But there's something else about this opportunity is being given to you because you sort of stand out when you compare you to other people. And, you know, not in a harsh way, but just there's something about you standing out. And this may be this opportunity that comes to you. Like this could be something that could have come to other people, but you've caught the eye maybe of someone out there because they look at you compared to other people they could offer this to. And for whatever reason, you are standing out. And it really has something to do with this truth. You have this spiritual truth that's coming through, and whatever it is that is related to what this offer is. And it's like you are channeling Spirit, and that just shows. And the people that are bringing you this opportunity or whatever this thing is, they may not really realize that, but that's why you're standing out, because you just are channeling Spirit. You know, this high vibration is just so evident in your aura that's making you very attractive and making these people or whatever this opportunity is, like be drawn to you, just like a magnet. Okay, so that's this card here. And tigers are very, very powerful. I feel like I'm probably speaking to feminines right now because I'm just really feeling like this really strong feminine energy coming through these tigers. And we also have, these two like female images on these cards. So choices, make the best choices. So this is something that you will have the free will to decide whether or not you accept this offer. And I love that this card came out with this, because I am feeling very strongly that this message is for someone that has a family and children. And one of the issues, and this card may not be for everybody who this message is for, but there are definitely some of you who have a family and children. And for you to take this offer is going to require you to maybe travel or something and be apart from your children for a while. So you have this choice that you're faced with, and you're worried about the impact on your family and your children. Like it could be childcare, or just, like I said, being away from your kids for a while. Like maybe they're young and you're not too sure how you feel about that. So I think that's why this card came out with that. Both of these cards also have tiger lilies on them. So that's just another little synchronicity, just tying these two messages together. There's even like a figure here. It looks like a mother and a child. So there's something here about, this is like a dream of yours. You see how she's got this like castle on her crown? And that's really just giving me the feeling of like a dream. Like a castle is like a fairy tale, right? This is like a fairy tale come true, a dream come true, something that maybe you've always dreamed of and you never thought would happen. And you're now getting this opportunity like handed to you. She's got her hand out here, and you've got this thing being handed to you. And now you're like, okay, wow, what do I do? I have so many things to consider before I make this decision. I do feel like, just intuitively, you will have some time to think about this. You're not going to be rushed. We're going to pull some tarot and see what comes through there. See if I can get an idea of like when you might have to make this choice. And I'm noticing there's a teeny little fox down here on the bottom. Hope you can see that. There's so many little details in these cards. They're really great to like scry basically, and things come through. So I'm seeing this little fox, and that just kind of gives me this idea of it just being a little bit tricky. Like you feel like there's maybe some logistics you have to deal with, and like you want to take this, but as long as you can figure out like all the logistics of this, and you feel good and you feel confident, and you know that your children are protected and they're safe and they'll be taken care of, then you'll be more likely to say yes to this. Something else that is coming through, again, this is like so hard to see, but on the bottom here, it's giving me this feeling of like overseas. This may involve travel for some of you, like even overseas travel. There's some exotic birds on this card, like some toucans here on the bottom. I'm hearing retreat, and you may be asked to maybe like speak somewhere, maybe speak at a retreat, because we have on the bottom of this card, remember, speak through me. Take me over and speak through me. So yeah, and just this whole thing with like her finger on her lips. There's like something with speech here. So let's pull some tarot and just see if we can get any more details. And I'm going to leave these cards where I can sort of keep looking at them and scrying and picking up more messages for you through that. Summon courage and self-confidence. Yeah, to do this is going to really ask you to summon your belief in yourself, for sure. Like this is going to be something that really stretches you, but you wouldn't be receiving this offer if you weren't ready for it. Okay, the first card out is Seven of Wands. So this is giving me that competition energy, like you need to summon your courage and your belief in yourself. Like you are standing out, and you do have what it takes to face whatever challenge, this is, right? This is summoning your confidence, King of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Like this is really standing on your own 2 feet. This is time for you to take this spotlight that is being handed to you. You have integrity. The King of Wands is a leader who leads with his heart and with like his soul, you know, and he just has a lot of integrity. And now we're getting another big cat on here, the lions, you know, and this is Leo. So lions and tigers, they really are symbols of confidence. And you're just going to need to summon this confidence. You have this in you. The Nine of Pentacles, right? She's very independent. She stands on her own 2 feet. And I can really feel this like connection with like family here. And like you kind of doing your own thing is making you maybe feel a little bit unsure. But you are ready to do this. Absolutely. This is I'm feeling like this is like a once in a lifetime kind of opportunity. And, you know, it may involve like some kind of financial compensation. The Nine of Pentacles is receiving, you know, money for your hard work, basically receiving something in return. And this is something that Spirit wants to bring you because of some kind of work that you've been putting in to yourself, to something that you've been working on. You know, this might be a project. You may have like a side hustle or something, and you're being recognized and you're being given this opportunity because of that, because of how you show up, and just you're just really glowing. I'm getting. All right, let's get one more here. Wow, the Lovers. Yeah, this is going to be a choice. This is a really, really big choice that you need to make. And this is protected by the angels. Like I was feeling in the beginning, like this is something that they've been keeping secret and working on behind the scenes and just waiting for you to be ready to step into this confident feeling, this confident energy. So yeah, the Lovers can be about making a choice, and it can also be a partnership, like a soul level, you know, soulmate kind of thing. And it doesn't necessarily mean like a relationship, but like a business partnership or some kind of connection with someone else or something else that you really feel connected to with your heart, like something that you're really, really going to love in a very big way. This is Major Arcana. So, yeah. This is something that you've waited a long time for. The Nine of Pentacles, you know, she has this little snail in the corner here, and this is something that this is a very deserving thing. Like, this is something you should feel really, really proud of, because it's only come through your own hard work and the work you've done on yourself as well. Like, this is something that the Nine of Pentacles is reward for something that you deserve very, very much. It's too many. Let's get one at a time here. Ooh. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you might be, like I said, going back and forth a little bit. Like, should I do this? Is this something that I should take? I really feel like the wobbling is because you're thinking about everybody else, and Spirit saying this is something for you, right? This is a card of a 9. 9s are independent, and yeah, it's just asking you to make the choice, make the best choice for yourself. Like, choosing yourself is going to be okay. Like, that's coming through very strongly. Like, choosing yourself is not selfish. That's what Spirit wants to say. It is not selfish. Know that your children are protected. They will be fine. And another message that's coming through with that is this will be a wonderful example for your children to see you have your own life and you have your own dreams. And if you work hard and just go after whatever it is you want, you know, that dream, that castle that was on her head, it can come true. And that is a wonderful thing to teach your children, a wonderful gift to give your children, I'm hearing. Okay, let's just get one more card here, Spirit. What kind of timing? Can you give us a timing on this? I really don't like using timing in tarot. That's something I want to talk about some more too. I feel like a lot of readings make things sound like they're like right around the corner or it's going to happen tomorrow. And it's just, that's so hard to say when you're doing collective readings, especially. And I do get the sense that this is something that's happening soon, but soon could be days, it could be weeks, it could be a couple of months, you know. Seven of Swords, I feel like Spirit really does not want to reveal this. This is coming in with this like secret thing, okay? Because I was just asking about timing, and when I get the Seven of Swords with timing, Spirits, that's always my card for no, we don't want to tell you. We really want this to be a secret. Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is like waiting. Spirit just wants you to be open and ready to receive this when it comes in. And, you know, they're working in the background. And I know this, I'm being drawn to this card again. It's like things are kind of being put in place, but just be ready to receive. And they wanted this message to come to you, so you do have a little bit of heads up, because I feel like I'm connecting to someone who you have a lot of things to consider, like a lot of other people, a lot of obligations to consider. Like this card is so busy here. Oops, this Choices card, like you have a lot in your life. And if you're really thrown off guard by a surprise, then you may be more willing to say no, because you're like, I have too many things to consider and to figure out. So Spirit's saying, okay, we're going to let you know that you have some kind of roller coaster, exciting gift coming in to you. So just know that. So start thinking now about how you might prepare for this, okay? And that's the main thing that Spirit wants to share with you. It's just like, hey, a little heads up. You've got a roller coaster coming that we're really excited to bring you, but it may be like this up and down, this like a kind of roller coaster experience, your emotions, just the butterflies in your stomach, all of that is going to be part of this. But just know that you deserve this, and you're drawing this to you because of what you've done, the work that you've done on yourself, and whatever it is that you're doing, that you are channeling the highest vibration through your work, is bringing this opportunity to you. All right, so I'm going to leave this message here. I hope this finds whoever it was meant for. I would love to hear about this. When this happens, please come back and let me know. And I wish you all the best with this, and I'll see you soon. Bye.